and even fewer know how to make it. So I'm going to make a really small batch and show you how I make it. And I'm also going to show you something pretty cool that you can do with it. After doing roughly a 2-to-1 ratio of flour to water, either by mixing by hand or in a stand mixer, I recommend the stand mixer. After your dough has come together and rested for 1 hour, cover completely with water and allow to rest for an additional hour. In that resting time, gluten has formed. Now it's time to wash away all the wheat starch, so all that's left is just the gluten. Washing the flour generally takes anywhere between 5 to 8 minutes. Water that is somewhat clear or murky indicates that the gluten has been washed completely, and tend to resemble something like this. Now, depending on what you want to make, some folks leave it at this stage and go ahead and cook it at this point. Instead of cooking our seitan right away, let's go ahead and reorganize the gluten strands within the seitan itself by allowing your seitan to rest for about 30 to 45 minutes. After taking that extra step of relaxing the seitan, you can see that it is stronger and can be pulled without breaking. You can even see the visible bonds of gluten running in a single direction. It is at this point you'd be cutting your seitan into strips so that you can braid them or tie it in knots. Because of the amount, I chose to do knots instead. At this point, you can steam it or cook the seitan as you choose. But as I stated in the beginning, we're going to be doing something just a little different with it. I've decided to do a vegan take on chicken nuggets, which is packed with protein and loaded with tons of flavor. In part 2, in the second half, I will show you how. Few people have heard of seitan, and even fewer know how to make it. So I'm going to make a really small batch and show you how I make it. And I'm also going to show you something pretty cool that you can do with it.